Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Blake, of which GTRs are built, baby. So more GTR updates at the moment. We're getting into the boring stuff. Well, not boring, but boring. A little bit of an update where we're at. Power steering cooler has been mounted and fitted. Dean did that, so just a nice little set PWR cooler comes down, goes in into the back pump. Into the back pump of the power steering. PRP cast bracket, all that went on last night. All brand new bolts down the side of the head covers. Where we're at right now is it's gonna be one of those little milestone moments. Intake manifold is going on. But before we do that, we need to sort out everything that goes underneath the intake manifold. So there's obviously mayhem going on down here. So these, so fuel pressure sensor, fuel pressure tamp, need to come from here, work somewhere under here, go across the back there, and then down through the guard. And then once we get all of that sorted, we also need the drive-by-wire pinned out, which is obviously going to go on the CPC intake manifold. So that can be done too, but we need to get all of that sorted before the intake manifold can go on, because once the intake manifold goes on now, it's on for good. So what we're going to do is, it's a bit of the boring stuff, but we have our trusty haltech pin out here. So drive-by-wire, pedal. This is the pin for the drive-by-wire from EFI. So we're using a VQ35 pedal, drive-by-wire pedal, which is just a 350Z pedal. So I just rang haltech, and in typical haltech fashion, they just went full boss mode, and they're just the best. They are the best. You can just ring them and ask them dumb shit, and they just smash it. So I rang them and said, look, I have this pedal, I have this drive-by-wire throttle body, map this out for me, can you help me out? I think I'm on the right path, but I just want to confirm it. And they were like, bang, 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 just nailed it out. This pin goes there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what needs to go where on the haltech. And then obviously their diagram is like idiot proof. You cannot stuff that up. So, and then obviously after all of that, it gets brought over to here and it gets wrapped up like these ones are. And then this one here is the, what is that? Fuel. So that's the fuel. So we know that's there. The idea is then we route everything out of there into the footwell of the car where the haltech actually sits. And by then the car should be a rolling shell. We roll it over, more than likely over there where the WRX is at the moment. Surprise, the WRX is back, and man, that thing is just wait until you see what's going on in there. It's gonna go there, and then it's just wiring. Smash it all out, get it done, and then anyway, let's move on to pinning these throttle bodies out. Hopefully make a bit of a neater mess of this stuff, and then install the intake manifold, which is a bit of a milestone moment. So let's jump in. All right, so interim update on where we are at with, what is even this episode? I've even forgotten. Drive-by-wire lines, and has now become
everything.
Yeah, haltech wiring. Anyway, this is where we're at. Fucking intake is on, rock solid in there, good to go. Titanium bolts look dope, and everything else is Mickey Mouse. All of across the back there has now been pulled out of the guard, and is now under here. So that just goes into the passenger's footwell. So as I said before, the idea is just get everything in there and then start wiring. We were just on the phone to haltech because we are not wizards on the CAN network, and we have the, you can see it over there, we have the thermocouple amplifier, which is for the EGTs, which is obviously for each exhaust runner, and then the wideband controller down there. And I legitimately just called haltech, and I wish I filmed it, but I didn't. But we got Dave, as in like the Dave, and I'm pretty sure that he thinks we're a bunch of spastics now. But so good. He just like completely broke it down and just kind of really reassured us that he's extremely smart and we're not, but we know what we're doing now. The other thing that is a nice win is this little beauty. This is the old catch can that Dean made, and we weren't sure whether we're going to have to make a new one or not, but he found this out today when we be very gentle next to the $6,000 intake. Nice. That sits in there all too well, and it just like contours this. So that is going to get coated along with all of the piping and stuff like that. So we also got the fuel lines on last night, and they are now connected underneath. You guys would have seen all of that, and they're so fucking big, and all of that just looks so good.
New intake pump.
That's the pump, in-tank pump that's been sitting in there for like 2 years, and it's like fully cooked. It's just full of shit, so also replacing that. The rest to go, it'll be like exhaust manifold and all of the rest of it, but for now this episode's done, because the milestone for this episode was intake manifold on and done and dusted, fuel rail on, done, dusted, wiring across the back, done. Oh, it's coming together finally. Catch can going in, sick. Now just keep moving forward. But for now, actually, this will be it. Yeah, give us a comment. Let us know what we're doing. Let us know how we're doing, and we will take it on board. I'll take it on board, and then he'll bring it back down to par. Yeah. Leave a like for Dean. He cares about the likes. He's constantly refreshing the YouTube channel. Alright, see you on the next one. Bye. Ever since you shut the door on everything we knew, you're too late for love.